Okay, let's talk about layer masks. So if you were working with an image and maybe you wanted to remove part of a shape or part of an image, the obvious way to do it is with the eraser. So I can hit E for eraser is the shortcut to get to that on my tools. I can right click and see what shape my eraser is at the moment. I have these general brushes to choose from. So, I'm on the hard round eraser at the moment, and I can change the size of this, same as with the brushes, with the square brackets on the keyboard alongside the letter P. So I'm on my red circle at the moment, so I could erase parts of this. I can undo that. Maybe I wanted to fit with that yellow circle. Obviously this is not how I would need to use it, but say I did. The trouble with working like this is that it's destructive, because once those pixels are gone, they're gone. So you might save a copy of that layer and then turn it off and then erase from a second layer, but it's not a great way to work. There's a much better thing to do, and that is to use layer masks. So the symbol down here on the bottom of the layer panel, the rectangle with a circle in it, if you hover over it, it says Add Layer Mask. If I click on that, you'll see another thumbnail appear beside my canvas thumbnail, and you'll see the little link symbol in between them, showing you that they're linked. Now, if you go over to the colors, I'm just going to click on my thumbnail again, and I'm going to hit the letter I and eyedrop that red color. It's a quick way to select a color. And then I'm going to go back to V, to my move tool. So now my colors are red and white. If I click on that layer mask and now I look over at my colors, you'll see they've gone to black and white. So basically in a layer mask, we're working with black, white, or shades of gray in between. But generally I work with either black and white. So now I'm going to hit B to go to my brushes, and I can use absolutely any brush from the range that I have available to me. I'm just on a basic brush at the moment. And now I'm going to paint in the shape of the red circle, and the pixels disappear. I'm putting a mask over that red circle. I'm not actually getting rid of the pixels, I'm masking them out. And if I now change to white, and I can simply swap these squares over by either hitting that double-ended arrow here, or I can hit X on the keyboard. That's X for X-ray, and the white will come forward. And now if I paint on that square, I'm painting the pixels back in. So this is called a non-destructive way of working, which means you can always go back and edit your artwork, which is going to become incredibly useful at times, without a doubt. So it's a very important way to work instead of erasing, and it's very, very simple. If you were to change, if I double click on that black and I get my color picker box up here, I can select here in the square maybe a shade of gray. If I then choose to erase some of this, you'll see that it masks those pixels out, but at a weakened degree. So that may be something that's useful at times as well. If I want to go back to my standard colors, I'm going to hit the letter D to go to default. And if I want black to be back on top, I'm just going to hit X.